Good morning, guys. All right, so I'm still kind of building my watch list. So far, I have GPS, CEI, SRNE, and ZSAN. Still kind of looking, so just give me a moment. I'm still trying to see if I can find anything decent. So, guys, good morning, Bamboo, 7, D. Evan, Brian, the kid, not air. What's up? What's up, everyone? All right, so I'm still looking. Watching TENX as well. YANG. Thanks for the subscribe, man. Sorry. Hold on. Brian, thanks for the sub, man. Welcome. Alright, so I'll go ahead and add my watch list to the chat. Good morning, JT, Kenny, Badude. Good morning, Atheon. What's up, man? Alright, so here's my watch list for today. Alright, so I'm done posting my watch list and everything. So, alright, so I did have another profitable trade yesterday. You can see my account equity is only down $13 from where I was yesterday, and I would have been down much more than that, probably about $20, $25. And so I had a nice $10 profitable trade on the SPY yesterday. It was a longer term trade, and I only used 10 shares, but I held it for a while. And so I may try to kind of do that again today. Try maybe a longer term trade with less shares on the SPY. See how that works out. Maybe try to take advantage of some of that the little channel the SPY forms sometimes, or maybe bouncing off of the high or low of day. So that's what I'm going to be watching for today. Let's see if any of these are tradable on TradeNet. GPS is, CEI is not, SRNE is, ZSAN is not, BPMX is not, TENX is, SGYP is, Yang is, TVIX is. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 10. There's 7 out of 10 stocks that are on the SPY, or that I can trade on TradeNet this morning. So not too bad. Yeah, for sure, man. Yesterday would have been a decent day if I didn't force trades. Not only did I force trades, but I hit the buy button instead of the sell button again, guys. And so it was frustrating after that. Unfortunately, I don't have any more day trades left on Robinhood Web. I should have refreshed day trades next week, so I should be trading with Robinhood Web on stream next week as well. Yeah, TNX, I don't know how we missed it. I don't know why it didn't show up on my scanner, but this was really the biggest runner yesterday. This thing went up from 441 all the way to 1263 during market hours yesterday. So a really, really strong move on that one. Bummed out I missed it. What's up, Burham? What's up, man? Oh, sorry, guys. Sorry guys, I've been talking this whole time. I don't know how long I've been muted for. Thanks for the subscribe, Fossil M Ramen. Sorry guys. I don't know how long I've been muted for. Appreciate it, Juan. I was completely oblivious to that. But yeah, watching the SPY, you can see the TVIX is pushing up nicely after it. TENX had a really nice day yesterday. Went all the way up to 1263 from 441. Watching YANG, SRNE, the SPY. Sorry guys. Man, how long have I been muted for? Probably what, like 10 minutes? Sorry guys, I just now realized it. Yeah, GPS, which is Gap, had it was upgraded to a different buy rating. TENX, I believe, had good results. And it's a pharmaceutical bio stock. It had good results. Gonna watch CEI. See what happens with it. Nah, the kid. Yeah, I bet, Ted. My bad, guys. I don't know why. I forgot to unmute it. I know, man. I don't know if y'all have seen me. I've been like moving around, talking this whole time. Nobody could hear me. I'm surprised nobody said anything until now. Yeah, 7. Right. BUD music. A little bit too expensive for my tastes, but it's gapping up nicely, and it has a nice little channel forming here. In pre-market. So if it breaks one of these, you know, it could potentially run. Watching JNUG, another ETF. But man, I can't believe I was muted for that long. SNOA maybe. FNJN. I do like FNJN. Check that one out. That's a new one I'm going to add. Let me see. And it's not tradable on TradeNet, but I do like this one. This is like, I went over this the other day. This is one of my favorite swing trading setups. You can see no volume throughout most of the day, and then right before the close, it had a few nice volume spikes, broke the high of the day. You know, I see this pattern over and over and over again. That's why it's one of my favorite overnight holds. Like, again, guys, you can see it had no volume throughout most of the day. Right before the day, it had a really nice volume spike and broke the high of the day, and now it's gapping up 18 cents. And so that's why it's one of my favorite setups. I haven't been getting anything in to hold overnight. I've been working a little bit around the market close, and so I haven't been able to really watch during the market close because of work. But you can see why this is one of my favorite setups. It's really effective in my opinion. You know, it definitely works enough to profit from. At least it has for me. Yeah, I mean, the only thing I don't like about the daily chart on BUD, which is basically the yearly chart like you're saying, is, you know, it could potentially, it flagged here a little bit, and it may be time for a pullback. So you never know with BUD. I actually don't like the daily chart as much on this one. But yeah, you can see F and JN. One of picture perfect example of what I look for with an overnight hold swing trade. Volume right before the close, nice volume spike, pushed up really nicely after having no volume throughout most of the day, and pushed all the way up to 340 at its highs, sitting at 334 now. Up 32 cents. Or not 32, 22 cents. I'm sorry. But that's a big gain on it. What's up, Rick? What's up, man? Where you been at, Rick? RXMD. Sorry, man. I know you WhatsApped me a while back, Rick. Sorry I haven't gotten back to you, man. It's been hectic. I've been working a lot with kids, but appreciate you coming to the stream, man. Rick Lewis has been with my chat room and kind of been, you know, helping my channel out for what, 2 years now? 2.5 years, Rick? Him and a few other guys were the first few people to ever join, you know, my chat room or stream or anything, so. Rick's actually a good longer term trader. Rick told me he was going to short the SPY, you know, a few months before that crash happened. And so he called it pretty spot on with it. ZNGA. Yeah, ZNGA looks like it has a high float, but it could be profitable. We'll see. Watch it over 350 is what I'm going to do. What's up, Matt? Good morning, man. CLF. Yeah, CLF and the other mineral ETFs are running. CLF, JNUG. Appreciate it, Rick. You too, man. Thanks for stopping by. I'll send you a text message on WhatsApp a little bit later, Rick. Appreciate you stopping by, man. Yes, 7. Well, now's the opportunity to offer you my day trading course. You know, it's only 10,000 a day, and with that, you get a bunch of excellent videos that I post for free on YouTube, man. No, I'm just kidding, obviously. Yeah, I don't think I'm really good enough to offer a day trading course. And I don't want to lie to my viewers and try to sell them anything that I don't think I'm really ready for yet. Maybe in the future, of course, but not right now. I just don't think I'm good enough as a trader. Good morning, Power Zone. Appreciate it, man. Good luck to you as well. Yeah, I mean, I've heard good things about some of the courses. Like, I've heard Investors Underground course is really good. A few of the other ones, I've heard okay things about Warrior Tradings. I haven't heard great things about Tim Sykes' course, but who knows? I've never taken any of them, so they could be. I can't really say if any of them are good or bad. I can just say kind of what I've heard. Right, 7. The unmuted version. It costs extra, though, man. It definitely costs extra. You know, because, I mean, why wouldn't it? JD? You think I should affiliate the good courses? A good course? Yeah, but I would want to take it before I really offer it to my viewers, you know? just because those courses are so expensive, a few $1,000, you know. And like I said, a lot of that information you can find online for free. And so I don't know if I would ever pay for one, but they may be helpful. Maybe that's what I'm missing. I don't know. Yeah, I've heard good things about Investors Underground. Still watching ZSAN, ZSAN, sitting at $8 even now. And GPS is starting to push up. Bounce back a little bit. Alright guys, so we got 5 minutes left. I like that little afterthought. TENX is dropping down. Don't ever take my advice. You know, I like it. 7, nice man. Hey, at least you tell people that. Yeah, I've stopped taking. No offense to anybody, but I just don't take other traders' advice. It's ended up hurting me, and it wasn't even their fault. It was just, you know, a lot of times you could see a trader say, buy it here, it's going to go up, it's going to go up. And even if it goes up eventually, it could dip down and you could get spooked out. Every trader's different. And so if you try to follow another trader, you're bound to fail. You know what I mean? AKER. Yeah, I kind of like AKER. Moving some. Thanks for the subscribe, Diego. Welcome, man. We live stream every morning, every weekday morning at 8:45 a.m. market time until about, what, 10 o'clock market time? Usually maybe 9:30 market time or at 10:30 market time. Sometimes to 11. So welcome, man. Thanks for the sub. Nice, Devendra. Congrats, man. Yeah, I use stock twits, but I use stock twits just to see what's moving. I don't necessarily believe anybody on there. A lot of times they're just trying to pump up stocks they're holding. And, you know, they'll buy a stock and they'll want people to see. They'll want people to buy it as well. And so they'll pump it up on stock twits. Same thing with Twitter, you know. I see it all the time. Oh, it's going to go up. It's for sure going to go up, you know. Definitely bullish, but then it washes out. And so you can never really believe what people say on stock twits. I just use it to kind of build watch lists, if that makes sense, you know. AKER, maybe a good strategy. Yeah, AKER has been pushing up every day, except for yesterday. Washed out yesterday. But every day aside from that, it's pushed up nicely. Alright guys, 2 minutes left. I'm going to go grab something to drink before the market opens. So I'll be right back. You're not muted. So I'll be right back, guys. All right, I'm back. All right, so we got about a minute left until the open. TENX is pushing back over 2 now. Yeah, for sure, Devendra. Just the stock market, social media in general is just full of people pumping up stocks they're holding, you know? And so the biggest mistake a trader can make is actually believing anybody on social media about stocks. Like, I post my watch list, but I've always said I like to just react to what happens in the market. I don't want to say if I think the stock's going to go up or down. Many times I'm looking at it long and potentially short, depending on how it acts at the open. And so I don't want to say if it's going to go up or down, but social media for stocks are just full of people trying to pump up, their holdings. And so you got to be careful with it. Market's about to open up now, guys, in 5 seconds. So good luck, everyone. But I've always said I like to just react to what happens in the market. I don't want to say. Sorry. There we go. All right, market's open. Appreciate it, Devendra. Appreciate it sending her a link, man. All right, GPS pushing up some. ZSAN trying here. ZSAN. BPMX CEI are starting to fall some. Same thing with GPS. It's starting to wash. All right, guys. The goal for today is to not click the wrong button. If I'm having a profitable trade, I got to click the correct button. So remind me, guys, if I'm about to get out of a trade, let me know. Say, hey, make sure you click the right button. All right, so the SPY's pushing up some. I think the SPY is actually going to be a nice long setup today. It crashed a lot yesterday. It's been crashing for the last few days, so I'm watching potential long setup on the SPY. JNUG is starting to push up some. JNUG just broke over 14. Up to 1408 now. NTNX pushed up some, now it's washing. ZSAN still continues to climb here. ZSAN. AOBC's filling some of this gap down. Testing $9 now. TENX isn't moving like I wanted it to. Not really moving too much. ZSAN is pushing up nicely now. It's over 9. Gonna watch it at 974. JNUG is washing here. Our DUS is crashing down pretty big here. CNAT, yes, CNAT's running. Good call. Unfortunately, I can't trade it, but it's pushing up nicely here. CNAT's having a nice breakout after a gap up. Went all the way up to 575. Now it looks like the party's over with it. LLNW tried to make a push here. ZSAN looking strong still. We'll see what happens right here with it. Watching YANG. See if we can break this pre-market high right here. BPMX is trying for a washout long setup. We'll see if we can get over that 27-cent area to actually fulfill the washout long. CEI is falling down as well. GGB. Crashing some. LITE's picking up some volume here. Still watching YANG here. Looks like today may be a chop fest in the SPY. I think it's probably going to bounce off at this low right here. Going to watch it still. And BPMX is trying to get over that 27-cent high. Watching YANG here, trying to get over that pre-market high. I may jump in this one if it starts to push here. There it goes, breaking the pre-market high on YANG. I'll give it some time. CEI had a nice washout long as well. Picking up some. SPY breaking the low of the day here. YANG up to 538. It's just not moving as quickly as I really like it to. I do like the pre-market high break, but we'll see what happens with it here. AVGR, guys. AVGR starting to push. Up to 133 on AVGR. It's running up nicely here. ATOS looks good too. AVGR continues to push here. PSTG washout long. SGYP, I do like this one. Alright, so SGYP is tradable for me. Let's see what happens at 195 here on SGYP. SPY continues to drop here. YANG up to 540. YAG continues to push here. Almost jumped in at 536. Never did. It's just not moving as fast as I really like it to, but it's slowly grinding up nicely. JCP, JCPenney. Yeah, JCPenney had a push up to 365. Looks decent. I'm kind of torn here on SGYP. I don't know if I want to go long or short here. I'm a little worried it's going to get rejected at 195, and so I'm actually leaning more towards going short with SGYP. But, you know, if it breaks that pre-market high, it could continue. So I think I'm just going to watch it right now. GERN. BPMX is trying to run up too, not too much volume with it. RMNG. RMGN. Yeah, it had a little bit of push. We'll see if it continues, picks up some volume. Alright, so there goes SGYP here at 195. It's struggling really hard to get over that though. Alright, so SGYP's at 195 again. SEAS is falling. Alright, there goes SGYP breaking over that previous high at 195, the high of pre-market. We'll see how it reacts here. SPY continues to fall here. Alright, so SGYP went up to 198. Looks like it would have been a nice long play. I'm worried it's going to get rejected at 2 now, though. Kind of kicking myself for not jumping in the SPY short after this really obvious low of the day break, and then it continues to break the low of the day. Yeah, the market's getting choppy, but SPY is actually being a little volatile right now. It's actually pushing down nicely some. You know, the most important thing with the SPY is just volatility regardless of which way it heads. SGYP is up to almost $2. ABGR. Yeah, not seeing too much I like right now. Waiting for a decent move. GPS is washing some. Yeah, I was thinking about a potential short with it. Never ended up jumping in. XON is pushing up nicely at 14 now. Yeah, guys, like I said, I'm kind of kicking myself. I said the same thing this morning. The SPY's been doing the exact same thing every day. It pushes up some right at the open, and then it washes, breaks the low of the day. And for the past few days, it's continued for the rest of the day. I mean, a little bit different. It took a little time here to push up, but then it washed for the rest of the day. And so, it's not a big enough move yet for me to jump into. CATB. ZSAN went down to 8. Looks to be finding some support there. We'll see what happens with it. Yeah, MNGA is starting, maybe finding some resistance here. If it drops below this level again, that's when I would start to get worried if you are holding MNGA. DRRX. Yeah, I like DRRX. I think this one's tradable on TradeNet. I might be wrong. No, it's tradable. I thought I traded this one before. Alright, so DRRX is pushing up. Maybe going to test this previous high right here. Thinkorswim's lagging a little bit for me. There it goes. Maybe going to test that 168 previous high right there. MNGA looks like it's trying to reverse here. JNUG starting to rebound some. Welcome, first call. Thanks for the subscribe, man. Alright, so overall the market's been a little choppy today. I haven't jumped in anything quite yet. Just being patient. Yeah, insurance. Kids' birthdays are expensive, man. Trust me. I have 2 kids. I have an 8-year-old and a 4-year-old. Alright, so the SPY looks to be reversing some here, possibly. Nice. Nice 7. Yeah, honestly, guys, I just don't see too much I like. And there's nothing wrong with taking days where you don't get into anything. I'm not saying I'm not going to get into anything today, but there's nothing wrong with taking it slow. I just don't see anything I like too much. SGYP, it broke the pre-market high, ended up washing out. YANG still sitting at 535. It's been there for the last 10 minutes or so. It's just not moving much. The SPY looks like it could potentially reverse, but it's been finding a little bit of resistance at that 50-cent area. So we're going to keep an eye on that. DRRX looks like a double top. JNUG looks like it's trying to come back up here, but it's gotten really choppy in the last 5 minutes. And so I just don't see too much I like right now. I'm going to keep looking. SRPT. Yeah, that one's pushing up nicely. Up $4.50, a little bit more than $4.50. ZSAN. Yeah, I saw this one earlier. I can't get into it, unfortunately. On TradeNet, it's just not available to trade. But it looks okay if it can bounce off this $8 area and hold. SRNE has been washing. XON. SRRA maybe. What did tops do today? Nothing really. JNUG is coming all the way back here. SPY dropping back down some. Yeah, I just don't see too much I like right now. AVGR. Yeah, it's trying to come back here. Yeah, I'm just taking it slow right now. I just don't see anything moving, guys. Not going to force trades just for the stream, so just kind of taking it slow, watching. See if I can find anything that I like. T. Yeah, T's been flagging this morning. Pushing up some. Doesn't have a big range at all, though. Very short range on the stock. It's a $36 stock, and it's only up about 40 cents today, so very, very small range on it. Less than 40 cents, maybe. I might jump in the SPY here going long with 10 shares and just let it work. That's what I did yesterday to have that profitable trade. I'll try to give it time here. Alright. I can go ahead and set a comfortable stop under the low, maybe at 264. $60. And go ahead and sell a sell stop there. Try to give it time to work for me. Let it hold, see if it eventually rebounds here. If not, less than $5 loss, so tiny loss if I do miss this trade, if it doesn't work out for me. So I'll try to let it work, give it some time here. Aside from that, I don't see too much in the market moving, guys. Not too much really to talk about this morning. GPS has been filling some of that gap going down. JNUG actually looks pretty strong here. Starting to get a little worried about the SPY now after getting in long, but I'll give it some time here, but a little worried about it now. JNUG pushing over 14 now, still looking pretty strong here. No, SPY's still pretty weak. I'm sure the TVIX is running up nicely here. Really choppy. I'll be right back, guys. Gotta go grab something from my room. I'll be right back. Alright, so I see the SPY's bouncing back some here. See, the reason I like doing this is because it's a really good risk-reward trade. I can set my risk comfortably down here and, you know, only risk $5 total on the trade, but the reward is all the way at the top of the high of the day, and so that's at least my target for it. And so not a bad risk-reward trade here. ECYT, guys. ECYT is pushing up big here. Look at ECYT. Wow, what a move. Crazy big move here. Look at this thing, man. Here, I got it. Devendra. I'll go ahead and add it. Nobody ever really talks in the Discord chat, though. Yeah, here's the Discord chat. All right, so I got out for a 610 gain. I'll take it. I think it still might continue, but got out for a small profit. Yeah, the SPY just has so many opportunities as I've been learning to trade it. You know, a lot of the times the SPY will bounce off the low of the day over and over and over again, you know, especially when the market's choppy. And so you can kind of take advantage of it by buying it low and letting it kind of bounce back and forth in its little channel. But man, I mean, it's actually not, to be completely honest, it's not that big of a move. It's only from about 580 where it started the push all the way to 620 or 630. So a 50-cent move on a $6 stock isn't that big. I mean, it's a big percentage move, don't get me wrong, but it's not that big. The volume's nice though, and it was a quick push up, so I do like that aspect of it. This is the same kind of trade on the SPY that I did yesterday. I made a little bit more with it yesterday, and this is just a small gain. But same kind of concept here. Buying around this low if I think it's going to bounce, and then selling, you know, after it bounces a decent amount. I might try to use this setup, you know, from now on. It's been working pretty well for me. That's 2 trades in a row that worked like this on the SPY, so still learning to trade it. Right, insurance. Exactly. Yeah, 50 cents isn't too much to talk about with ECYT. It's a nice move, don't get me wrong, but it looks bigger than it is. You know? I mean, it's a big move for this particular stock, but if you're looking at other stocks in penny stock land, a 50-cent move isn't too much to talk about. CEI. BWP starting to wash. ENPH. ENPH is starting to push here. Getting a volume spike, looks decent. We'll see if ECYT can flag some here. Yeah, not too active day for me. I'm just trying to be patient and see setups I actually like. And there's not too many right now. The market's a little slow and choppy. QCP had this really big move today. Not a really big move, but it's pushing up nicely. QCP. ZSAN's trying again here as well. WSR rebounded some from this gap down. Alright, ENPH breaking the high of the day. Up to 340 now. And BRV. Yeah, I need some more volume. SHLT slow grind up. I see that as well. Yeah, like I said, a lot of times what I've noticed as I've been kind of playing with the SPY lately is that the SPY will bounce off the low of the day a decent amount of times, most of the time. As funny as that sounds, but especially when the market's choppy like this, you know, I think there's money to be made in just getting in and trading the channel that the SPY forms. But you can see the last few days on it. It does that for a while, and then when it finally breaks, you know, it breaks pretty hard. Usually it's been washing out towards the end of the day. But it's definitely choppy this morning. Not a bad trade on it, though. I got out almost at the high. It went up to 26.10 or 26.11 or 266.11, and I got out at 266.05, so pretty close to the top. CEI still pushing up here. AMBA, a little bit more expensive of a stock, but it's pushing up some. BRAD. Maybe somebody else is talking about that. Let me see. IBIO's trying a little bit this morning. Still kind of a slow day. Summer's kind of getting closer and closer, so the volume's going to start being down. Kind of bummed out about it. I love December and November trading, just because there's a lot of action, a lot of movers, a lot of good setups this December. Yeah, the SPY's just choppy. Yeah, market's really slow, guys. Probably going to close the stream down now. Maybe I might give it a few more minutes just to see if anything else moving. Yeah, I was looking at XON earlier, and it's pushing up nicely. Kind of a slow grind up here. Really nice. This is the setup I like on this one was this pre-market high break. Really good setup. You can see it broke over this pre-market high and came back down and held it as support and then continued. So, wish I would have seen that. Very true, insurance. Hopefully that'll be the case, that technology and you know, the reason the summer's so slow is because all the pro traders are on vacation, visiting with family, out doing stuff, and so, you know, with that, the market usually gets really slow during the summer. Hopefully, like you said, that the more technology we have that allows us to bring, you know, our work to vacations, like bringing computers on the beach and stuff like that, hopefully we'll get some more market or some more volume during the summer months. But I still think it's always going to be somewhat slow, just because I think sometimes when people go on vacation, a lot of the time they don't want to work. You know, they don't want to look at the market. I mean, I was different when I went on vacation last summer. You know, I loved trading. I brought my computer everywhere with me, but I'm still kind of a brand new trader where I actually enjoy trading. You know, I think after a while it probably feels like work, but no problem, Devendra. Yeah, the SPY's just choppy. Yeah, SHLD continues on its slow grind up here. But yeah, guys, I'm going to go ahead and close the stream down now. Not much volume in the market. I feel like I'm just sitting here watching choppiness on everything. Not a bad day. Very small gain on the SPY. Had 3 profitable days this week, 2 losing days, but unfortunately the losing days overpowered the winning days. Still kind of learning as a trader, and hopefully I can do a little bit better next week. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want to see me day trade my small accounts live at the open every weekday morning. I start at 8:45 a.m. and I go over what's moving in pre-market and then day trade at the open every weekday morning, like I said. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you haven't already, click the like button right now on this video. It does help support us, so everybody do me a favor and click the like button right now. And yeah, guys, appreciate everybody watching. Have a good weekend. I should have a few videos I put out this weekend. I know I'm going to do a Robinhood web review, and so be on the lookout for that. And yeah, guys, good luck for the rest of the day. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Danny, it's a very small commission. It's $3, so I made $3.10 from this trade. Extremely small gain, but I'm still learning as a trader, and I'm trying to preserve my account in the best way possible. So I'm really just learning how to trade with TradeNet. But commissions for a round trip with the share size I used is $3. But yeah, guys, good luck. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Have a good weekend.